Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you do not know me, my name is pronounced Cailafultz, like the basketball player. I think that's a basketball player. But anyways, if you would like to know how I got my hair from like this to like this, then keep watching. So before I get into any of these tips, there's one big thing that you need to remember, and that is that everyone's hair is different. Everybody's hair grows at their own rate. It's based on genes. I'm sorry, I know you don't want to hear it, but it is based on genes. Just because my hair grows slower than someone else's hair doesn't mean that your hair is going to grow as slow as mine or as fast as mine. And another thing you need to remember that's really important is that growth takes time and it takes patience, a lot of patience. If you keep worrying about the growth of your hair's going to grow slow. I'm sorry, it's going to grow slow. But if you just think about life and stuff, it's gonna go great. You're gonna be good, sis. So the first thing I did when I went natural was I found a good conditioner, a good shampoo, and I bought a whole bunch of oils. The thing about oils is that some people don't use oil. You need oil. Conditioner, water, conditioner, oil. Seal it. Bam. Our hair is natural. So it already lacks moisture, and it's winter time. Well, over here it's winter time, which is even worse for your hair. So you guys need to use some oil. Use oil, olive oil, coconut oil, tea tree oil, peppermint oil, grapeseed oil, black castor oil. Use oils. That stuff penetrates growth. It helps growth. Tip number 2. I know you've heard this so many times, but you need a deep condition, okay? Deep condition. Even the slightest bit of moisture helps. Squirting your hair with water every day, just adding that little bit of moisture helps your hair. It helps. You need water, you need moisture, you need to deep condition. Take your favorite conditioner, slap it on your head, put a cap on, put a towel on so it can heat it up, or sit under the hair dryer. Do something, add some heat to it, sit under there for a good 45 minutes to an hour. Bam, that's your deep condition. Moisture to your head like that. So tip number 3 is my recommendation on conditioner. This is my favorite conditioner. I used it when I first started, when I first cut off all my hair. I used it and that's all I used, and my hair grew pretty great. So I'm gonna tell you guys about it. This is the, I'm pretty sure you've seen it, but this is the OGX biotin and collagen. I didn't know biotin is very healthy for your hair. It helps the health of your hair, and when your hair is healthy, it grows. So it's just a pattern, it's a result. And that's another one of my tips. I'll get to that about hair vitamins, but I recommend this for if you're trying to grow your hair. So biotin, great conditioner. Tip number 4, protein treatments. We need to talk about it. We need to talk about it because it is so important. It is very, very important, especially when your hair really starts growing. You really need to start doing this. If your hair is damaged in any way, the slightest bit, do a protein treatment. And the good thing about protein treatments is the whole point of it is to strengthen your hair. If it's weak, your curls are like sloppy or length, I don't know what you want to call it. If your curls are just not up to par, not how they usually are, protein treatment. You can buy a store-bought protein treatment, or you don't want to buy one because if you're cheap like me, then you could just get the best one, which is in the house. Okay, natural ingredients. Grab you an egg. It may sound disgusting, but you're gonna be happy when your hair is popping. Grab you an egg, get you some mayonnaise, whip it up. You could put some yogurt, some plain yogurt, not no strawberry yogurt, because you want your hair to smell good. Some plain yogurt, whip it up, put that in your hair, leave it in there for about a good 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes. And that's that. Protein treatment, your hair is great. So tip number 5, this one's pretty basic, but it's pretty freaking important. Clip your ends. Sis, sir, clip your ends, all right? I know you want to keep your length, but if they're split, they're dead, just cut them off. You're gonna feel better in the end. Split ends, if you hold on to them, they're just going to split more up into the hair shaft, and it's just, your hair is ruined, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about split ends. So cut it off while there's only a little bit there. That's the best advice I can give you about split ends, damaged ends, or anything. Clip them, cut them off. Personally, it's kind of hard to know if your ends are damaged or if you need to clip them. I mean, your hair is curly, so it's kind of complicated, to be honest, to figure out if your hair needs to be clipped or anything like that. So my recommendation from my experience is when I'm detangling my hair and it's constantly hard to detangle more towards the bottom, that's how I know how I have to clip my ends. That's how I know it's time. Kayla, clip your ends. So that's just some advice. Tip number 6. Hold on. This is called a bonnet. This is called a bonnet. This is called a do-rag. Use them. Use this. Our hair cannot deal with cotton or I don't know what other material there are, but use a satin pillowcase. Use, what is this? A satin bonnet. Use it because, oh sis, sir, because you rubbing this beautiful, curly, nice, natural beauty on a pillowcase all night is killing it. Just stop. They're like $2 at Walmart. You can get them from cheap. Even the cheapest ones are better than you just rubbing your hair on a pillow all night for 8 hours. You're supposed to sleep for 8 hours? 7 hours. Or if you're like me, it's like 5 hours because your girl can't go to sleep at night without ASMR. So use what you have. So this tip is probably one of the most important tips of all the tips. You do not need to wash your hair every day. Despite what your neighbor who has straight hair says, or a man who has straight hair that says it's nasty if you don't wash your hair every day, says, do what your hair is telling you to do. You need to listen to your hair. Be a hair whisperer. Everyone knows their own hair. If you know your hair starts to get a little dandruffy, flaky, or whatever by the end of the week, wash your hair on Friday. Wash your hair on Sunday. Wash your hair when it starts to get flaky. Do not wash your hair because you think you need to wash it every day or because it stinks. If it starts to stink, go inside the shower, do a co-wash. A co-wash is basically when you get in the shower and you act as if you are going to wash your hair, but you replace the shampoo with conditioner. That's basically what it means. The water goes through your hair. It's running all this stuff out of your hair. That's basically what it does. But you do not need to wash your hair unless you have dandruff. You just don't. Do not wash your hair every day. It strips your natural oils. I know you've heard it so many times, but it's honestly so true. Our hair is honestly so different from straight people hair. If you have thick, curly hair, it's the complete opposite of straight, stringy hair. People who have straight hair, their hair is more oily than people who have thick, curly hair. They need to wash their hair every day because it's so oily. They need to strip the oils. You know, do you understand what I'm saying? But people who have thick, curly hair, they crave oils, they crave moisture. So we do not need to wash our hair every day unless we need to. You only need to wash your hair when you need to. That's one of the most important things in these tips. Wash your hair when you need. So my final tip is probably one of the best ones. I have a lot of one of the best ones, but this one's really good. This is something that everyone's really curious about, and that is hair growth supplements or hair vitamins. I call them hair vitamins because they don't just increase the length of your hair or make your hair grow out. They do way more than that, and everyone just think of hair supplements as just increasing the growth of your hair, and it does way more. It makes your hair fuller, thicker, healthier in general. And then if you have healthy hair, it increases the growth, and that's how it works. It doesn't go straight to growth. It goes from healthy hair, thicker, fuller, healthy hair, to then getting growth because it's healthy. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I've probably used like every popular hair supplement in the book just because I get bored with my life and I like to use myself as a guinea pig and try random stuff. Main hair supplement that have worked for me. I've used Sugar Bear Hair, I've used all of it, but the only one that has actually worked for me, that I've seen a difference in my hair where it was thicker and fuller, shiny, it was growing, was biotin. And the thing is, what's so controversial about biotin is that it makes so many people break out. If you have bad skin, I'm telling you right now, if you have bad skin, do not take biotin. Do not take it. Do not try different brands of biotin. If it has biotin in it, just don't take it. Biotin pills, biotin liquid, don't take it. It will make you break out. My family members have broken out from it. They have sensitive skin. They have broken out from it. I've known so many people who have used biotin and they've broken out from it. I personally, my skin is not sensitive, and I've been using biotin for a while and I have yet to break out from it. So that's just a disclaimer for you guys, disclaimer, whatever the heck you want to call it. That's just a warning. If you break out easily, do not take biotin. But if you don't break out easily, I think biotin's a good hair supplement for you. I use 5,000 or 10,000. It really doesn't matter to me. I just get whatever the heck I want to get. But I am on the liquid right now. I don't really see a difference right now. I think my hair is thicker than it normally is, but I do use the liquid. And yeah, that's about hair supplements. You wouldn't know until you try it. So if you never try biotin, try it. If you break out, stop. But if you don't break out, continue to use it. I definitely recommend it. So if you guys want to be more educated about your hair, if you want to see tutorials on hairstyles, product reviews, subscribe down below, like, comment, do whatever. And I'll see you next week.